everyone, welcome back for another unboxing of the Darling Beads bead box. Again, I'm barely sneaking it in the first week of August, but it is for July 2022, and in a way it's for you guys to see what, if you decide to subscribe, so you guys can see what they usually add to their box. I have a whole playlist on the Darling Beads bead box unboxings, and I will link that in the description box below if you want to check those out. If you want to check out past boxes. And they have, like the bargain bead box, they have a list here of what's included. It looks like this month's theme is strawberry champagne. And again, they also give you a little like story. They talk about the quart, like for example in this one, they're talking about the strawberry quart, what it's made of, their properties, and facts and beliefs, like it says up here. And it also talks about metaphysical, which I'm always kind of curious to see what they're good for. I know many crystals have different, properties for love. Like this one says, passion, sexuality, love, and affection. So that is kind of cool. It represents life and growth. So see, it's always kind of cool to learn about what metaphysical properties they have, if you like that, if you're interested in that, like I am. And there's going to be, looks like there's going to be jade. And again, we get the metaphysical properties: increasing fortune, grounding, enhancing maturity in relationships. And then we've got peridot, which peridot is the stone of the month for this month, for August. But it looks like they put it in before, so in case you want to give a gift, I guess, for somebody in August, for whoever's, like my daughter, her birthday is coming up here in a couple weeks. So it says that peridot calms anger, giving renewal to all things. So, oh, look at that. It says, when set in gold, this gem is said to protect the wearer from nightmares. So kind of cool facts that they include about the stones. And again, a list. We're going to set that to the side. It looks like we've got a beautiful peach color. And I'm going to bring in my mat as usual. Look at this gorgeous gemstone, you guys. This is a 40 by 30 millimeter golden strawberry quartz faceted teardrop. That is gorgeous. Look at the like lines that it has here. The pieces of little strawberry. This is a gorgeous stone. This is really pretty. Look at the back. Ooh, I love when they include these beautiful stones. That is gorgeous. It has kind of got some facets on the side. Ooh, super pretty. So for number 2, sorry for the huffing and puffing in the background. My pug gets really hot when it's so hot out and the humidity is kind of high. He really gets, so he's literally sitting by the air conditioning vent. Poor guy. Look at this gorgeous strand. It's an 18 centimeter strand of 6 millimeter faceted twist glass beads in pale violet red, and they are AB. Pale violet red. Huh. Interested. They look peach to me, but I guess it's pale violet red. Interesting. Don't they look peach to you guys? That's what I think they look. Wow. Huh. They're beautiful, but interesting. For number 3, look at these yummy beads. Don't they look yummy? They are it's an 18 centimeter strand of 8 millimeter faceted round white. All right, something is wrong. White jade beads in strawberry. Oh. So are they dyed? 8 millimeter faceted round white jade beads, strawberry. So I guess they've been dyed? That's what I'm guessing. They're white. They started white. They are faceted. And I do see like some light pale, like if it was almost white. So I guess so. That kind of threw me off. Thought maybe they had put it in the wrong bag. Look at how gorgeous these are. I got new lights, you guys, and a new stand for my camera, so I think everything looks a lot better. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And before I go on, I also wanted to mention to stay tuned for the other half of this video, the second half, where I'll be using these beads to create something. Necklace, earrings, bracelets. We'll see what inspires me. All right, so It is a 20 centimeter strand of 5 to 8 millimeter natural peridot chip beads. These are gorgeous. Look at that. I love peridot. For some reason, I'm not big on green, but I love the green of peridot. Can you help me make sense of that? Because I don't. Maybe I'm just attracted to the actual stone or crystal. I don't know, but I love peridot. I just think they're so pretty. I've never seen peridot chips like that. For number 5, we have a 38 centimeter strand of 4 millimeter faceted round glass beads in green. I thought these were bicones, but no. They are round faceted beads. Super cute. These are, what size are they? Oh, they're size 4. So yes, itty bitty faceted beads. All right, for number 6, we have a 20 centimeter strand of 6 millimeter round crackle glass beads in tan. See, now these make sense. They do look tan. The other colors have like thrown me off, but these do look tan. I love crackle beads. We were just talking about that this weekend in the live, which I hope you will join me again for my next live. For sure you can count on Sundays. I'm going to see if I can insert Thursdays in there. So yeah, we've got some really pretty crackle beads in tan. So for number 7, we have a 16 centimeter strand of 6 millimeter dark red round glass beads. You can hear my dog coming down the hallway. And these are round glass beads. That is interesting because this looks almost like it's a tube. Does it not look round to you? Does it look to you guys? Let me go save my pug. I haven't got him a cooling pad and he doesn't know quite what to make of it. Okay, so number 8 is an 11 centimeter strand, 8 by 5 millimeter frosted, faceted, flat, round glass beads in dark red. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Look at how pretty. I like when they do these types of cuts because then they're not just boring one color beads, you know. For number 9, look at these beauties. For number 9, we got 10 pieces of 15 by 8 by 8 millimeters of faceted glass cones in gold. These are gorgeous. Look at the facets. I've gotten some of these and they're like meh, but these are really pretty. Maybe it's because of the honey color. They got this beautiful, I mean, it says gold, but it looks like honey to me, doesn't it? For number 10, we got some more cuties. For number 10, we have a 36 centimeter strand of 4 millimeter faceted round glass beads in dark topaz. And these little round ones are cute too. Along with the green ones, that'll look really pretty combined. For 11, we have a 19 centimeter strand of 8 millimeter natural strawberry quartz beads. How pretty are these natural strawberry ones? Okay, so this is supposedly a, oh no, here we go. This is for number 12, we've got 15 pieces of 8 millimeter check fire polish round beads in pink peach. Okay, see, these look pink peach. These look peach. Oh my goodness. These look peach to me, just like the first ones that they said they were red violet. And we've got really pretty round facets to it. So for 13, it's this 19 centimeter strand of 8 by 4 millimeters long faceted bicones, glass bicones. Peru. I guess that's the name of the color, Peru. Really pretty. Oh, cute. For 14, we have 8 pieces of Strawberry Charms light metal and two-tone glass. Look at the strawberries, you guys. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Oh, I mean, I like the gold ones, don't get me wrong. But the glass ones, they're like, they got 2 tones to them, so they look so pretty. I love these. Look at that. Oh, they're like clear on one side, but because they're red on the other, they show, see? Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love those. For 15, we got 20 pieces of 6 millimeter flower spacers golden. beautiful golden spacers. I'm going to put these on here because I know I'm going to spill them everywhere. For 16, we have 1 meter of 4.5 by 3.5 millimeter iron cable chain in light gold. Ooh, this is pretty. I like this chain. 17 is 35 pieces of 6 by 2 millimeter golden donut spacer beads. These are lead free and cadmium free. They're always fun to add a little touch, especially when making like bracelets. They're really cool for that. I like to use these spacers to kind of break up the monotony of just beads. They're really pretty. For 18, we have 4 pieces of golden colored clasps. So look at that. We got a leaf one. We've got a lobster clasp. I'm assuming this leaf one goes with this one. Now we've got this flat one and then this plain round one, but they're all beautiful. For 19, we have 8 pieces of 22.5 by 11.5 by 2 millimeter golden leaf charms. They are cadmium free and lead free. These are really pretty. For 21, we have 30 pieces of 4 petal golden flower bead caps. These are all little bead caps. If you look on the other side, you can see the little leaves. See how cute that is? And it looks like this month they sent us extra. That's what it says here, extra. For extra, it looks like we've got a 20 centimeter strand of 4 millimeter round faceted glass beads in champagne. They look more like rondelles, to be honest. But it says they're round. I see rondelles. What do you guys? Oh, let me bring it down so you guys can see a little better. What do you guys think? Let me move this out of the way. Don't they look like rondelles? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think they're round? Do you think they're rondelles? But they're pretty. They're really pretty, regardless of what they are. And we've got for our collection, I thought it said 2. No? Oh yeah, there is 2. They were like super stuck together. And we have 2 pieces of golden sun charms. How pretty are these? Golden sun charms, yeah. Super cute. So we've got some extra pieces. Thank you, Darling Beads. So this is the Darling Beads box for July. Let me know what you guys think. Did you love it? Did you like it? You know, on the fence about it? Let me know what you guys think. And meanwhile, while you think of if you like it or not, I'm gonna go grab my tools and let's do some designing on the fly. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back and I think we should wire wrap this stone. And I'm just gonna be showing you step by step as I go, but it's not gonna be too long because I'm not gonna do the whole. I'll just tell you what I'm going to be doing and then I'll come back and show you the finished process or step. And so what I'm gonna start with is some 18 gauge wire. In this one, I don't know, it says USA Never Fade. So I don't remember where I got this one from, but it's craft wire and I know that because it's super soft. So it's copper base craft wire. And what we're gonna do, I cut 35 centimeters. So it's about, so 35, so here's your 30, and then I added another 5, which is, what is this, in inches, about 2 inches, so 14 inches approximately. So what we're going to do is first grab the shape of the stone, and you can do this design with any stone. I mean, if you have this or if you have another stone that you'd like to wire wrap, you can certainly do that as well. And I'm just going to measure how long this, I'm just gonna kind of take the shape of this stone and you'll see in a minute why. So it's gonna be about there. So what I'm going to do is take, not this one. I'm going to take, I know this one is 28 gauge wire. And so now that I know where to start, and you can always measure it as you go along to make sure that you've got the enough wrapped. What I'm going to start doing is coiling this wire around it. So I'm just going to grab, we can straighten this out a little bit like that. I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to start coiling this wire around because I want it to be covered. Like I said, you can absolutely use your coiling gizmo if you don't want to sit here and do this, you know, just go around and around how it starts to coil. But I like coiling it directly on the wire because then I get a nice tight coil. But it's totally up to you guys. Just make sure if you use the coiling gizmo, you use your second coil, which I think is equivalent to an 18 gauge wire. Okay, so I'm going to go do that, finish coiling all the way around until I can measure that it's covered the entire edge of the stone, and then I will be right back. Before I leave though, I forgot yesterday, for some reason I don't know how to count, but I realized this one was hiding under the list. I realized I didn't mention the number 20. I just jumped from, what was it, 19 to 21. So you guys probably think I don't know how to count, but I'm so busy with it, making sure everything's in focus and stuff, that if it's not there, it doesn't exist, and it was hiding. So this one is 2 pieces of 34 by 20 millimeters golden leaf chandeliers, which are cadmium free, nickel free, and lead free. These are really pretty, you know what, as earrings with some sparkly stones. I can totally see these would be just gorgeous as earrings. A sparkly stone here and a little bit of dangles there, and just gorgeous. So that's an idea, and I think I'm going to do that with these leaves. All right, so I'm going to go and finish coiling this wire all the way up to, like I said, till it surrounds the stone, and I'll be right back. All right, so I finished coiling this wire around. We'll cut these little pieces off later, but for now what I did temporarily, I joined these two kind of here at the X, but we're going to do a thicker, more permanent wire later. For now, I just wanted to close it like this so that I could measure and make sure I had the right size of this strap. Now what you're going to see is a little bit of space here and a little bit here, but that's kind of what we want, and I'll show you again in a minute why. But if it bothers you, you can close it a little bit more. I mean, if it really bothers you, but you'll see we're going to be covering up all this part here. And also, once we tighten everything into place, it won't have such huge spaces. So see, now just by doing that, I already tightened it up a little bit. Okay, so now that we have our coil done, now we're just going to set this aside for a minute again, and I'm going to take my 6-step loop plier. So we're going to be using these two here, these two top ones, and again grabbing our 18 gauge craft wire, and I'm going to take my nylon jaw pliers and just kind of straighten this out here like so. And I got these on Amazon, so if you want to grab a pair like this, I'll link them down in the description box below. So I'm just going to start with the small, we're going to use the 2 top ones. So I'm going to start with the small one, and I'm going to make a loop. This one is going to go like that through the back. We went through the back here, and then I'm going to take my larger ones, put it right beside it, and this one I'm going to bring it through the front. Just like that. So we're just going to make a little S. Hopefully my camera will focus. It's being kind of naughty. All right, so we're going to take, again, flip our pliers over, take the small side, and again we're just going to go through the back, make a little loop like that. Then we'll switch over our pliers. Oop. Put them like right there. Put them right underneath, and then just make a loop and bring it through the back. If you get too separated, you can always just kind of rearrange it and join it like that. So we're making kind of like a S or an and sign. Again, take the top one, put it right there, right next to it, and then go again. This one we're going to do it through the top. So basically you want it to be sticking out so you can fit your larger one. So now we're going to take our larger side of the 6-step loop. It's going to go through the back. And again, it's going to come out that way. And then you can take your nylon jaw pliers and kind of squish them together. You could always, you know, if you feel that they went a little crooked, or you pull, that's why you shouldn't pull too hard on the this wire over here when you make the new one, because if you pull too hard, then you'll misshape the ones that you did previously. So again, I'm coming up here. I'm going to take this to the front. I'm going to make I'm going to use the small little looper to bring it through the front, like so. And then, for this one, I have to change my hands. So, see, so we have going to grab it again and bring it through the bottom. And you can practice on any, wire that you don't you can practice on any other type of wire that you can pretty much waste. What we're going to do is make sure that we have enough to go around here. Okay? So I'm going to, keep going, and then until I reach this area here. So you can kind of start to shape it around this teardrop. All right? So I'm going to continue doing these, and I will be right back. All right. So I'm done with our filigree here. See? So what I'm going to do is take our wire or our frame. I'm going to start from here. First, we need to anchor our wire, and I'm just going to put it right here, right in the edge here where the wires cross. It's going to be kind of like you're sewing. So bring it through, and I'm going to make about a couple wraps. Make sure that you don't kink your wire, because if you kink it, you will work harden it, or this brittle, which is the same thing, and then it will just break off, and we don't want that. Make sure you're not covering too much of the coiled stuff. So I wanted to get it to as much as the edge here as we can. So now I'm going to start to anchor this filigree to the frame, and I cut about 2 feet of 20. Let me show you. Sorry, I forgot to mention that 26 gauge wire. So I'm just going to, so just going to show you quick here what I'm doing. So as you can see, we're going to bring this through each of the little loops, through the center of this frame. Okay. And bring it back through these little. That's why the top is smaller, so that you could start to curve in a lot better. I mean, it looks a lot nicer because you've got the smaller loop through the center. See how we're starting to anchor it? So I'm gonna go all the way around just to put this in place, and I'll be right back. All right, so I have connected everything. So now we're going to put our stone in. So I know it's going to look really big at the beginning, but it'll all come together. Just a minute. All right, I might have to, I don't know, I might have had one extra filigree. We'll see. But I can always cut that off. It's better to have extra than not have enough. Who's with me? I cut another 30 centimeters, which is 20 inches of this 18 gauge wire. First, I need to put this in here just to make sure that it's on straight. And We're going to go through here. Yeah, through there. So I'm going to go through here just like that. And that's why we needed some more space. I'm going to go through here, and this is going to be hidden, you'll see. I'm just going to go through there, and I'm going to twist this one, bring it through here, kind of in half. It's okay if we have a little extra. And twist it all the way down here is what we're going to put our stone into. Right there. Okay, and now here's where we're going to make all our adjustments, just to make sure everything is nice and centered. See how it joins with those two little holes in there, those two little loops. I'm going to put this wire through there like that, and if you need help, you can always grab your nylon jaw pliers, grab this and bring it through there. There we go. Okay, see how we have it now there? Turn it around, bring it back down, and bring it through here, and just all right. So there she is. So one note is that the two wires that the frame is on, make sure, if you do the same design, make sure they end up, both of them, behind this filigree part here. With these two wires, we're going to be making also our bail. I don't want to cover up completely the stone, but I do want to cover up the wire part, you know, all the wire work that we've got going on right here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take these little topaz, little round stones, and I have some of the 26 gauge wire left. So I'm just going to again anchor this 26 gauge wire to this filigree top. Just now we're going to anchor it to the large swirl, or large hole here. And again, we're going to do it 2 times. 1 and just got to maneuver around all the extra wires. 1 and 2 there. Okay, so now we're going to migrate this to here, to this one right there. Okay, like that. Now that it's set. Okay, so now we're going to grab one of our little stones, our little faceted beads. I'm going to put it right there, and then we're going to bring it through this one and anchor the little stone right there. Okay, just like that. Gonna grab another one right there and bring it through here, through its neighbor, like that, and make sure just it's staying on top here. Okay, and just like that, I'm going to go all the way around, putting these little cute topaz to give it some sparkle at the ends. Okay, so I'm going to finish doing that, and again, I will be right back. Okay, so here we go. I have been wrapping. I figured I'd just show you when I was a little bit advanced into it, because it really isn't like very complicated. Basically what I'm doing is taking more of that 26 gauge wire, And that's why I waited to show you guys. I waited till this last one because that's what I did here with these little pieces that were part of the filigree, and then the other one was the part that's basically connected to this one that goes through the stone. So what I'm doing is just wrapping this, because this wire is the one that's going to cover up this wire down here, or these connections. So I'm just wrapping this 26 gauge wire like that, and then kind of squishing it together, and just kind of really, and this one is 15 centimeters. I'm sorry, I get confused. I try to do centimeters because in case people from overseas watch this as well, but this is 15 centimeters, and just going to, or international people, I guess, going to squish these together, and kind of keep wine. That's why I said I wanted to the last minute show you guys what I was doing, because otherwise, again, the video would be super long. So we're just going to finish. I'm going to finish wire wrapping this. See how fast it goes? You really can advance pretty fast. It's one of those mindless things that in the end looks really pretty, so it's worth doing. All right, so I'm going to leave a little bit of a tip so that I have something to grab onto, otherwise you damage the coiled part. And so here I grab my pliers and just going to kind of tuck that little last bit in. I grab the very end and just spin it. Oh no, but wait, sorry. Restart, Mario. So what I'm going to do with this one, usually I grab my round nose pliers and I start at the tip. But here what I want to do first is grab this here. Make sure that you're pushing down so you don't end up losing coil. And what I'm going to start to do is just go around, really pull on a little tight coil right there. Get this a little bit closer. There we go. See how small I made it? Wanted it to be as small as I could make it. And this wire is soft. Like I said, that's why it's nice to have the 18 gauge in craft wire. And just kind of go around like that. And kind of make sure you're shaping it here. There. And now I am going to take this end here, and this end I am going to go this way and twist it, like I said, from the very end. That I can even go in with my small pliers and gently, not like me, gently kind of really get it nice and small as well. There, I'm done messing with it because I'm just going to ruin my coil. All right, so I'm taking my nylon jaw pliers and I'm not squeezing too hard, because again you'll ruin this coil, and just start rolling. You can use your nylon jaw pliers, you can use your fingers, whatever is easiest for you. I usually start with my pliers, my nylon jaw pliers, and then I'll go in with my fingers just to get in there. See, like here. And that's why I did such a, usually about 10 to 8 centimeters makes a nice coil. This one here is 8. Oop, now I'm going too forward. This coil here is 8. So this 15 was I left it pretty long so that I could do the 2 coil thing here. There. Just wanted it nice and tight, and that will help as well prevent the stone from spinning. See this, because it was spinning around, so this kind of holds it in place. I think it looks super pretty how it starts here and then kind of swirls down, goes with our little S's on the edge. What do you guys think? So for our bail, we need to bring these wires a little bit closer. Actually, you know what, this is a good idea. I'm going to cross them because I do need to have them really close together. So now we're going to start doing our bail, and again we're going to take our 26 gauge wire. Okay, so for our bail, what we're going to do is we're going to take our 26 gauge wire and we're going to go right here. We're going to anchor it first, 1 and 2. Let's give it one more just in case. Okay, so now we're going to go underneath, around the top, and completely go around. Then we're going to come back underneath, go around completely, and then come all the way up, but we're doing it underneath. And we go around again, come underneath, go around, then we come underneath. You can always rewind this as many times as you need, but it's just a figure 8. Go underneath, go all the way around, underneath, go all the way around, underneath, go all the way around, underneath, come all the way around. There you go. See, so you start to see how it is. You'll see if you look at it from the top, it looks like a figure 8. So once you reach here, once we reach here, we're 2 centimeters, then what we're going to do is bend the wire here this way. See, and then just you're better off just doing it here, that way you don't go past it by accident. So I'm gonna go and do that, and I will be right back. All right, so now I'm done with the bail part of it. See, going the back and forth, it does this really beautiful pattern. So what I'm going to do, and you can comb it if you want, you just kind of take your nail and you can just kind of just to even it all out, which is really cool. See, like that. So now what we're going to do is take this. This is one of my little what do you call it? Not stick. One of my well, yeah, I guess these, I don't know, they're like sticks. They're why can't I think of the name? Oh my goodness. It's a set of pieces of wood or sticks of wood, and I'm doing the 3/8 of an inch. I can't think of the name right now. It's getting late for me as I'm recording this, so I think my brain is starting to just not to shut down and say no, we need to go to bed. But I wanted to finish this to get it up for you guys, to get it uploaded to the channel. So let's get this one done. So here we go. So now what I'm going to do is take this one right here, put the stick right there, and just wrap it around. See, just like that. And that is what is going to create our bail. See, that's where we're going to put our chain, or whatever you guys decide to do it for. Now you're wondering, well, yeah, okay, but what about let's just see, and here's where you kind of can go in and fiddle with it and make sure that it's nice and, see, nice and round, just like that. And then what we're going to do is take these posts or sticks or whatever, and again we're going to put them. That's why I told you that if there was room here, it was all right, because we needed the space. Remember when I said, you'll see further down why it's okay that there's space here, because now we can bring these wires, bring them up to the front. I'm going to leave this one up front here, and this one I'm going to bring all the way to the back again. Kind of like little tricks and things that you can do to hide your wires, to stabilize your stone. And then this also will help the stone from dancing around, because even though this holds it, it still feels a little bit like it wants to dance around on me. So by putting another one back here, another these swirls, that will hold this stone nice and firm there. Okay, so I will be right back. So here's the finished pendant. What do you guys think? I love the way it turned out. I love the way the swirls look, you know, these little infinity symbols or whatever they are, and then adding the little stones. I've taken several wire working classes, so I've learned some techniques from different teachers, and I hope to bring those here to my channel to provide you guys with some inspiration. And maybe you don't want to do the whole thing, or maybe you want to use this type of wire working on something else, but at least you have an idea on how to decorate your stone, your strawberry quartz here. I also ended up using these strawberry quartz little beads. I've got plenty more, but I just wanted to do like half of the strawberry quartz and then half of the chain that came in the box, plus one of the toggles that we also got as a clasp. But I do have some of the strawberry quartz, these little faceted ones still left here. So it's totally up to you guys if you want to make the whole thing of just those, these really gorgeous beads. Plus I did some infinity symbols just with wire. I used one of the sizes, just the larger size that I made that I used right here, and just did a little infinity symbol. I didn't want to make this video too long, but if you want to learn how to make that, then let me know and I can make shorts. That way you guys can see how I did these little links. But I wanted, in my vision, I thought that making the links like this, it would be a cohesive design with the pendant. So again, let me know what you guys think in the description box below. If you're new to my channel and you like this type of wire work and unboxings, then I suggest that you hit that subscribe button and the bell that's right next to it. And also, if you really like this, the way I did the pendant, let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up, because that helps me know what kind of content you guys like. But in the meantime, I will leave you guys with some more Darling Beads unboxings right about here, and I will go see you guys over there. Thanks for watching.